How is it going, everybody? And welcome back. Yes, we are back finally with some cool decks. And you see here maybe Incinerator. This is a jaunt, more competitive deck because I think there's just few weeks left until the rank is resetted, and some of you maybe want to climb like me because I haven't played the game since almost 1.5 weeks. This is why I thought we need something competitive and to show you with what decks I'm climbing. I will climb with two different decks and you both gonna see them definitely. This is one of them, a jaunt treasure deck, a little bit more old school. I don't even know if you can call in standard old school, but this is definitely something that we have been using before in standard, and this is why I think it's interesting for you because you have a lot of these cards left in your collection that you can utilize now to climb, to abuse the meta decks and to climb efficiently. Of course, we're talking about Goldspan Dragon, Jessica Chariot combo, but also about our Magda and our Jasper Sentinel. Some of you already remember I have this illegal deck. It was amazing. It was, I think, more ghoulish back then, but now we splash a little bit of black for things like Riveteer's Charm or Ziatora, the Incinerator. Amazing creatures, amazing spells that we can utilize if we just splash a little bit of back, and of course of our Infernal Grasp because it's a great removal. From there on we have great possibilities here also with Goldhound, because this not only allow us to play our Goldspan Dragon on turn 3 as also Magda and Jasper Sentinel does, but also utilizing this Goldhound as a small synergy with our Facebreaker that you already most likely saw somewhere, because the Facebreaker has the ability when a creature deals combat damage to a player, create treasures, and then we can sacrifice the treasures to play cards from our library or to exile them and play them. This gives us with Goldhound not only the possibility because of first strike and another creature without first strike like the Facebreaker himself create 2 treasures in 1 turn, but also the Goldhound act as a treasure because this is a treasure dog. This is why he can be sacrificed for Goldspan Dragon to create 2 mana, he can be sacrificed for the Facebreaker to get more cards going just in case you don't have cards and you don't have profitable attacks with your Goldhound. And we can also utilize Scourge with combination with our Goldhound, sacrifice it maybe and to deal something for damage, because we need sometimes to deal with mono white that has a perfect opening with 1, 2, 3 drops, and the 3 drop is an Adeline, for example. She has 4 toughness, really difficult to deal normally, but if we are on our 2 turn, we can easily sacrifice our Goldhound and remove our opponent's Adeline. Mana base, you see a little bit more chaotic. I try to include more pathways. I have only Rockfall Valley because this deck is not built rotation proof. This deck is built more to perform on a consistent and high level, and this is what it does. This is definitely amazing performance deck. I climb constantly with it, and as I said, I didn't have a lot of time to play, but I played some of it and I already get a little bit of rank. Mana base, we have 22 lands because we have so much treasure creation, especially in the early, and also so much ramp with Sentinel, Magda, Ranger class, Innkeeper, that this gives us the possibility to play a lower land count to maybe top deck better things than lands. And we run also 2 Den of the Bugbeard. If you want to know more about the deck, check out the breakdown part. Otherwise, let's go and check out the gameplay. And here we are ready for our first game against Max Flick. And because there are just few weeks left, I think like 2 weeks left until the season ends, I think this will be my go-to climb deck. This is why I want to present it to you now, because maybe you want to climb and I wanted to keep it as less of new cards as possible, so also you can utilize it for your advantage to maybe climb in the rank. Here we have already a really interesting decision for the opening, and this is why I like this deck so much. And I think now, because we draw another tap land, we're gonna tap land it. Otherwise there was a possibility or a chance maybe to go with an opener and keep a Scourge open because we're on the draw. Otherwise, let's see, Max Flick is an Izzet Dragon. In this case, let's go like this and let's go like this. This will catapult me really much into the area where I want to be with my deck. And the opponent most likely gonna expressive iteration now. And after that, we're gonna see if he can take over the game with it or not. And I haven't played since, I think almost a week since my vacation. I haven't played, and in my vacation I also didn't play Magic at all, just checked out the daily deal sometimes or re-roll my dailies. This is the most I did. My opponent keep 3 mana open, interesting. What do you have? Okay, so let's go with you then in this case, Magda Sanda. And then we're gonna create with Sentinel instantly some treasures. And this is 1, 2, 3. For 3 I have nothing really, so we're gonna play the Innkeeper. Please. Most likely my opponent has some interaction or some removal spell. Something like Spikefield Hazard or Dragon's Fire. Interesting. This is very interesting. Okay, sure. My kitty wants to go maybe to toilet. Need to let her out after the game. Bebe, come join us here. Join us here. She's not interested, guys. Not interested to be with us. Don't know what my opponent is doing. Maybe we're gonna accelerate this a little bit. In the video footage, in the editing, the post-production. And I was learning in the time when I was in vacation and stuff like this, or holidays, whatever you call it. I was learning a little bit about editing, about creating stuff. Opponent is stuck on 3 lands and he's super slow, I'm sorry. So be prepared to see maybe a little bit more interesting action. So now in this case, my opponent 3 mana, I play you, have another open, or do I play you? I play you. Alana and Elena, let's take away the Javari Disruption. That's what most likely my opponent is running. Bah. And amazing art, I bought it, 1500 golds, but I think Alana and Elena is just an amazing card that I'm gonna build around a lot later. Okay, so opponent has heavy removals here. It's okay. Next turn we have a hasty Innkeeper. And let's see. Why is he so slow? Max Flick finally decided to pass and still didn't draw a land. We draw a land. For green, right? Yes. Let's go for green. Let's go with a Goldie. Goldie has haste anyway, we have interaction for his Goldie. And maybe now opponent with Javari Disruption, this was maybe a concern to play Innkeeper, but I think this will be too late. I don't want to give my the chance my opponent to recover, and I'm interested to see what my opponent has here. Maybe like Fading Hope or something, right? So I think Prosperous Innkeeper will be smarter choice than Goldspan Dragon. It will play around Javari Disruption, and Fading Hope will hurt me just half as much, because I would create, with replaying the Innkeeper, create another treasure token, right? And I will miss out on 3 damage. Yes, sure. Still we go in for 2. So my opponent has an interesting opening here. But next turn we can do both. Next turn I can play Goldspan Dragon plus the Innkeeper. The easy deck, so that has answers to everything, but I consider Jund being good against Izzet, because we have also a lot of different answers for their win conditions, also against Jeskai Dragons, or here Izzet Dragons. Is Jund, I think, a good possibility to do things. Yeah, my love. Yeah, I let you out now. So another land, let's go for another red source, another Goldspan Dragon, and the Innkeeper with haste. So this will hurt my opponent definitely. I'm gonna use the treasure. Si, senor. Yes. And then put a counter on our Innkeeper and go full gas. Full gas in for a bunch of damage. What is this? 9 damage. 4 and 5, 9 damage. Good math, quick math. Quick math. Memory deluge, sure, deluge yourself. We still have all the removal spells open, right? So for Goldspan Dragon, we're gonna use most likely the Scourge first. If my opponent has a counter like Negate or something, we can use Infernal Grasp afterwards too. So let's see. My opponent needs to do something, otherwise he's dead next turn. A very slow opponent, but it's okay. And usually the games are also crispy, they are fast. Or you lose fast or you win fast, but usually we win fast. Except opponent is a sleeper. So opponent plays, we say bye-bye. Opponent plays negate. Because Goldspan Dragon creates a treasure. Opponent plays negate. Okay. Max. C'est la vie. Thank you for the game, a little bit slow, but let's go next. And here we go again, Hitomaru. Our guest left us. She wanted to go to toilet and then stay with her mom. This is why we are now alone, just you and me. You like it? You like if we are alone? Sure. Not a big fan of tap lands at the beginning. This is why I try to put so many pathways that I can go in a perfect curve, but sometimes it happens. And sometimes it happens in this order. So let's go play it like this. Next turn we can do some other shenanigans. My opponent is also a Jund deck. Jund Vampires. This will be a very interesting fight. And skip. Let's see what my opponent wants to do. Don't want to do it in his turn. Okay, let's add green, just to create a treasure. Resolve. Choop, choop, choop. And corpse, okay. Let's kill the corpsey bopsy. Let's kill the corpsey, and this is Grixis vampire build. I think we can outgrind Grixis. To be honest, I think we can outgrind. Let's go here for black. Let's go here for dragons. Let's go here for damage. Goldspan Dragon, huh? Just a cheater card. Just a cheater card. And from here, we're gonna see what my opponent has, huh? Don't forget that Unleashed Inferno is an instant storage. This is a very important thing to know. This is a shitty draw, but it's okay, we can cycle. Oh, this is a good draw. Let's go here for more black. Let's go and kill you. Okay, because he could tap and kill me, right? And this way we can maybe do something here. Sadly, we cannot cast because it's a 3 mana requirement. We can generate here only 2 different mana for Unleashed Inferno, but totally fine. I think Evelyn hits next turn the board. Okay. Cool. What do you have there? Walter Scourge, okay. Okay. I thought shortly about if I maybe can interact somehow to save my Goldspan Dragon, but in this case not. But this is a perfectly nice draw here. And this 1 damage will not help me a lot. This is why let's do it like this. So we know already our next drops, and this is a good drop. This is a very good drop. Eveline. Para-pa-pa-para-pa-pa, Eveline. You gonna play Eveline? Sure, I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Kaito. Okay, cool drop.
No secret is safe from thanks.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be taking that.
I don't think they run Fading Hope, right? Usually they run Removal Blue, Splash usually for the corpse thingy, and to cast Eveline and Kaito, things like this. Okay, let's go with you. Oof. It's also good. Let's go with you. Another land on top. Sure. And my opponent with Grasp. Okay. And we're gonna go like this. Put another counter here. Opponent is at 5. Needs to be really careful what my opponent is doing. Meat hook maybe, huh? Ah, corpse press, okay. So far my opponent really good draw. We also not so bad. We had a decent draw. But it's okay. Let me check what my opponent put in the graveyard. Oh, Avalanche. So he sits with an Avalanche in the hand, definitely. And always don't forget about that, right? Because this is a important step to check your opponent's graveyard constantly. Jessica. Can we draw Jessica somehow? Don't really think I can draw her somehow, but... Can I kill my opponent, is what I'm thinking about. This goes 2. This destroys. We destroy the Kiki. Can I play you? And then can I play you like this? Kill you. With the excess damage we kill Fable. Kill the Fable. Bloop. Stupid animation, I'm sorry. And then Goldhound has Menace, but it will be not enough. But this is a little bit too late, okay. Sure. And then we go 1, 2 on the way back. It's 5, 6, 7. So I keep you back, right? Right. The opponent takes it. I mean, if I would have attacked with all, then he will be forced to block, right? So it will be smarter to attack all. So now he's looking how to remove the Goldhound. Should have attacked all. Then he will be forced to block with a token. And because of it... Yeah, so now he has 2 mana left. If he has a removal for Goldhound, this will be really painful. Definitely. Okay. Sure. We block you. Meat hook. But Meat hook cannot go. Yeah. Good game. Good game. I think he sits with a Meat hook. I would love to see now in his hand. I think he was sitting with a Meat hook to kill off all the creatures and drain it his way to death. So definitely both a little bit banana. We both a little bit misplayed here. Because I think I should have attacked all, so he was forced to block with the goblins. As I said, I'm a little bit out of practice since so many weeks, days didn't play it, and he was thinking that he maybe can cast Meat hook to finish everything off, but everything had toughness of 2 after my Goldhound died, right? So this is why he could not play Meat hook for 2, because the treasure and stuff was not enough. Let's go next. Here we are again against Raznor. Yeah, so I'm sorry if I play a little bit like a banana. It's not my purpose. Was not my purpose. Opponent again first. I don't remember to play with his deck first, so I was always on a draw. But it's okay. The hand is amazing to go second. Okay, sure. Let's go. Let's go. Then we go here for black. Innkeeper keeps Scourge open for Luminach Aspirant. Most likely he will play it her now. Yeah, always. Always have it. Sure. So let's play you. Let's play you. And let's deal with you instantly. Let's go here for red. You submit 0. Don't want any cheeky schnacky here. And in case he has another one, I'm gonna use it. just in case, because Luminous Aspirant can run away with the game really fast. Okay, Talia, sure. Talia is not a big deal for us. Not a big deal at all. Game Anti-Blend will be amazing, but okay. I can play you, and you. This will create me a treasure, but he has Brutal Qatar. He will steal Brutal Qatar. He will kill the Brutal Qatar. Yeah, sure. Bloop. Let's put you on here. So here you're gonna Brutal Qatar now, Lan and Elena, obviously. And from there on, we're gonna Scourge it, if it's Brutal Qatar. If it's not Brutal Qatar, if it's something like... Wow. Okay, I take it, I take it. Fast and crispy. Another one against Mark B. Mark B. What you gonna say? Wow, cool hand. Really cool hand. I like it really much. All the mana, all the things that we need. Innkeeper into Bugbeard and turn 3 Goldspan Dragon gonna pow! Oh, you are an Izzet, Dragonson? Izzet Dragonson? Or some Izzet aggro deck, or something like this. Hey! Ma freaker, huh? Let's go! Okay. Is it still turn 3 now? Not anymore. Turn 3 Goldspan Dragon. I know what you are, bro. I know what you are. This is turn 4 Goldspan Dragon. It's also good. He is Izzet Bombardment deck. Most likely. An Izzet Bombardment deck, and he taps out. Tap out, bro. Tap out. Tap out. I love when they tap out. It's the best feeling in the world. When you can go secured with 3 Goldspan Dragons in the hand and you say like... Fading hope it, bro. Fading hope it. Fading hope. Give me more treasures. No, he doesn't have fading hope. What do you have for 1 mana? You are maybe the protection, like slip out the back and stuff, huh? Oof. Okay, okay. Next turn, 2 Goldspan Dragons. This will be lethal, right? No. 12 damage, 13, 1 damage off. Yeah. 1 damage will be off. Keep the mana open. Yes, he does. Yeah, some interaction for the thingy. Another red source. Another Goldie! Goldie! Mark is like, F this shit. And I'm like, okay, bro. Okie dokie. This is a lot of mana here for the next turn. We can do a lot of things with this mana. Opponent doesn't like it. Mark B, you don't like it. Yeah, this is definitely a bombardment deck. An easy bombardment deck. How did I knew it after he played... Sorry, I'm putting my coffee here. I knew it after he will burn down the house next turn. After he played Thundering Rebuke, I knew that this is an easy bombardment deck. Burn down the house. The Landy will... My turn. No, game! Game hates him. 4 Goldspan Dragons! What? The Shuffler is fine, guys. The Shuffler is it. 4 Goldspan Dragons. Yes! I'm sorry, Mark, if you watch it. Shuffler, bro. Shuffler. What should I do? Against Zufo. Zufo. Cool name. Cool name, bro. Camera looks a little bit off to me, but it's okay. Jesus. Opponent goes first. Yes. I think I need more mana than removal, even if the opponent goes first. This is why I decided to play like this. Looks like Boros aggro, maybe. Could be Boros aggro, yeah. Definitely Boros aggro here. Let's go for you. Or play you. Play you. Play you. I think this is the smartest play that I can make. And we're gonna chill. We have enough creatures to play Alana and Elena and make something bigger. Hopeful, okay. It's good. Good that he don't play the 3-drop that has trample. This knight. 2 mana open. That's good. It's very good. Black, black, green. Let me tap it like this. Let me put here. Nope. And end the turn. I'm waiting for Brutal Qatar to hit Alana and Elena. Then he gonna most likely attack. Cool lands. This is the full art from New Capenna. Yeah, Brutal Qatar. Let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Because he can have it. I can have next turn another one, right? So I thought he will take Alana and Elena. But in this case, he can have it. He can literally have it. I'm totally fine with it. One, I'm not planning to block with her. And yeah. Sí, señor, sí, señor. Okay. Nice, good draw, good draws. Okay. You wanna attack? No, he doesn't. And pass. There's a lot of mana here, huh? A lot of mana. Kazanchik! Oh, the opponent plays out a lot of cards here. And Cavalier, okay. On Cavalier, okay. Pass. Yes, I will go like this too. Now is the question, do we kill there or here? Pass. I think I'm gonna kill you. I take the 4. Definitely. Let's add blue. My turn. Another land is good. And then we're gonna do it how? Tap like you. And I'm gonna chill, right? I'm gonna sacrifice you. You're gonna kill you. A lot of trashers now, huh? Face breaker will be nice. Now then we can pump from the top. No attacks from my opponent. No, because Magda can fetch out another Ziatora just in case he has something to interact with my Ziatora. And then... do I point it somewhere? 5 damage? Not really, right? Next. No attacks. And the turn. I should have done it differently. Fuck. Decline. I'm thinking, my friend, I'm thinking. I know it's not so straightforward as your Boros deck, but sometimes people need to think. Pass. Okay. Let's see how he wants to attack. Okay. Let's add here red. Let's activate you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should have done it in my turn. This is okay. Then we're gonna take Essica. Create a bunch of these ones. Yes. And then this is 6. He can deal 3 more. Pass. Then you. And this is 6. That's 3. So we need to take out 1 more damage here, right? Let's go like this. He has most likely Royal Eruption in the hand. This is why I played it like this, or blocked like this. Because this way he can Royal Eruption my Ziatora, but he cannot Royal Eruption my face. Sure. I'll play with fire is also okay. My turn. Now it turns to daytime, but his Brutal Cathar is gone, so he cannot exile anything. Sure. Another land is okay. Let's go here for the land. Let's go and tap you for red. Let's go and play you. Let's go and attack with you. Resolve. Resolve. And end the turn. Si, senor. Si, senor. 8 damage is a lot. Ah, fuck. This is painful. Very, very painful. And I think we lost it, right? Pass. Block here. I can block here. Resolve. Resolve. Don't think I have another option here. Yeah, I don't think that I had anything else to play or a different path to play. I think the misplay with Ziatora cost me the game. Like with the Magda Treasure creation, taking Jessica Chariot or Goldspan Dragon to attack and then sacrifice it to kill something. I think this cost me the play or the game in general, but it happens. And here we go against quarter 7, most likely our last game before the breakdown. And we go first with some cool possibilities, so let's keep it. I like this hunt. Finally we go first. I like to go first. Hey, oh Jesus, this freaking dragon is scaring me all the time, coming out of nowhere. Jesus. And I'm sitting pretty close. I'm playing on a TV, by the way, not a monitor. This is why... sure, let's go with you. And let's hope for an untap source. This is why it looks for me super huge. It comes like out of the corner. This gold dragon. Mono white. Mono white. Mono white. So mid-zero. Mono white. Mono white. Damn. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't let me mana starve here. Elite Spellbinder. Brutal Cathar. Brutal Cathar most likely, yeah. 3 mana. Most likely Brutal Cathar. Otherwise, if I draw land, Qatar. Jessica will be amazing here. Yes. So we play, or do I play, or we play, or I play one attack, no, two attack, no. Jessica is the best draw here. Jessica is the best drop here. Next turn, Elena, partners. They always have the answers. They always have the answers. That's still okay. Jessica. This gives me a 4/4. Okay. Phase breaker action. This gives me a treasure. This treasure will allow me to kill Skyclave or whatever I need to kill. And because of it, yeah, we can take over the game maybe with Alana and Elena partners. Quote, a little spellbinder. Should I do it now? Sure. Get a choice. Choose what you want. I thought first maybe I should kill something now, but then I saw that Facebreaker has a 2/3, so he cannot attack anyway, right? So he can take now the Ziatora or Alana and Elena. Both of them are really crucial for him, because if I play Alana and Elena next turn I can play Ziatora with haste. And okay, my opponent does nothing. Sure. So let's go, I will say, with 2. If he blocks with 1 something, right, like with 2 creatures on Facebreaker, I'm gonna Scourge it. For example, now the Elite Spellbinder, kill the Brutal Qatar, and get the treasure still. This is the play of the century. Mono White doesn't like this place. He needs to block also with Skyclave Apparition if he want to play around it, because he knows already my hand. So if he is smart enough, he would have done it, but he is not smart enough. This is why we're gonna just kill 1, and the Professional Facebreaker will take care of the other one. This will gives me back my Magda, and I can play it like this. Right? Right. So now, difficult to be honest. For my opponent, it's really difficult. Okay. Are you mono white Exile with interesting addition in the mono white deck? And he's not only definitely not rotation proof, because Skyclave Apparition will rotate out. Also Elite Spellbinder will rotate out. So this is an interesting addition. My turn. Okay. Play you or attack with all? I think I first attack with all. See what we're gonna get out of Magda's trade, because we have another Magda. Yes. Give me back my 4/4. And then I didn't have my land drop, so let's see if we can maybe make a land drop. I can heal him. Jesus, guys, why don't you tell me that? Tell me that I can kill him. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'm sure somebody like Absenta or somebody like sitting there like, bro, you could have killed him. You could have killed him, really. Thank you. Let's go to breakdown, right? Let's go. And here we are in the breakdown part, and what should I say? I like this deck a lot. Would I recommend to craft it? Definitely not, because if you don't have some wild cards that will rotate out, for example, there's a lot of cards that will rotate out. Goldspan Dragon will rotate, Jessica will rotate, the Ranger class will rotate in general, all the classes will rotate out. Magda will rotate, and Jesper Sentinel will rotate. This is why I will maybe not recommend to craft this deck. Otherwise, this deck performs really good, really solid. I like to climb with it. I like to progress with it. It's entertaining. A lot of games have these requirements to go different pattern or different place. This is why I enjoy playing it. Otherwise, this is a solid deck. You will definitely win much more than you lose. And if you have the wild cards, definitely give it a try. I'm a big fan of Unleashed Inferno because not only it's an instant speed, 4 mana, 7 damage or something, but you can also deal with some enchantments. For example, it's a good answer or a powerful answer for Cheeky Bricky because you can just kill the 2/2 and get rid of the enchantment, and then you're good to go. You negate a complete 3 turn from our opponent with our 4 mana cost creature or spell. Yeah, otherwise powerful card, will stay powerful. Goldspan Dragon is an amazing card. Ziatora is a super powerful card. Even though I don't play it perfectly, often I make some misplays here and there where I could have played it differently, especially with Ziatora and Magda in mind, because you can fetch out. You remember maybe it is one game where I had the possibility with Ziatora to sacrifice the treasures and get something with Magda. I misplayed it against the Boros player, but it happens. C'est la vie, right? This is how it is. Otherwise, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like it. If you have any suggestions or missing some cards and you don't want to craft them but want some additions to it, let me know, because for example, I use also at the beginning the Graveyard Trespasser, also a really powerful creature, especially against Izzet decks or against decks that have a lot of target removals or target bounce spells. Is a Graveyard Trespasser just an amazing tool against them. So let me know down in the comments what you think about it. If you have any difficulties with this deck and if you want to climb, also you can join our Discord server. We can discuss there some changes, or if you are already in the Discord server, thank you very much. CGB says you're cool, but we are all cool. Our community is amazing and I'm really thankful for what we got there. On this pod, guys, thank you for your support, thank you for your time, and I hope to see you in the next one. Ciao.